This is the 12-Man Mic, a podcast where we talk about football, each and everything that happens in the pitch and where your take is also valid.
This is the home of pure football banter, where you get to experience Premier League and all the hot topics from the pitch to the locker room. Don't forget to follow, share and subscribe on all our socials at the 12-Man Mic.
Hello there, our good people. As you all know, I am her, and this is another episode of the 12-Man Mic.
It is episode 5 and we are excited to bring you English Premier League Game Week 7.
So buckle up, sit back and enjoy the best football banter.
Don't forget to follow, share and subscribe on all our socials at the 12-Man Mic. And together, let's talk ball.
If you know your team didn't lose this weekend, then una support Team Dogo.
Manchester United fans always doing the most to feed their Delulu mind. Since when does a team which loses become as big?
Sisi kama the big teams, we sat down and decided that this game week we are dishing out points.
Big teams na mwezi win game back to back. Jamani, hizi mambo gani like?
So Manchester United played their early kickoff and we were beaten 3-1. Also Chelsea, as much as they laughed at us, pia wao waliamua kutukopi and they were also beaten the same score. Later on, we saw Liverpool being beaten by Crystal Palace after their unbeaten run.
Yeah, unbeaten streak.
Yeah.
This weekend, mimi kama Arsenal fan, I was really satisfied. The hate watch was real, like nilisikia vizuri sana. United were beaten, but this is the only team that the early kickoff cast make sense kwao. Like, can't you win against Brentford surely, Jamani? What happened?
Sisi bado, we've not yet started our league. We've not yet started. Bado tujaanza.
But we are now entering game week 7. It has been 6 game weeks. Mepewa all this time to prove a point that you still stand a chance in the league. But sai bado mnachapwa tu, like every game. Takumbuka game week 1 vile walitupigia kelele like we're the better team, we're the better team. Sai mbona you're better team hawasaidii.
Okay, so as you all know, United, we are suffering. We have some problems that each and every football fan knows. A football fan knows that United is suffering. So I think one of the problems with United is the players. The players are playing like they don't want to play. It's not as much as we're blaming the coach. He's not the one who's making the mistakes. So I think that is one of the things that is ailing us as United.
If you talk about the players, mazemina feel siwezi blame players. Players wanakuwa instructed na coach. Ukiangalia positioning, mi kama nikiwa player nacheza defense, siwezi expect that niende midfield to perform. Ukiangalia this coach ameamua kukatalia hiyo taktiki yake ya 4-3-4-3 formation, like that formation can't work in the Premier League. So long as United still keeps Ruben Amorim as the head coach, I feel like they are created for a disaster.
I think the system can work in the Premier League. It just needs the right players, but it can work. So as much as you're blaming it on the coach, like will you blame on the coach on Bruno missing his penalty? You wouldn't blame the coach on that. So I think as much as it would be the coach's problem, the players are still on it because they're not playing like people who are playing for the badge or like people who want to play.
But when you sit down and start taking notes on the fact, we can say right now that Erik ten Hag is a better coach for Manchester United than Ruben Amorim. Now, ukiangalia the fact that Ruben Amorim alichukuliwa just to take over Erik ten Hag mess, this guy has never won 2 games back to back in the Premier League, leave alone 5 games. Maze adule jamaa mwenye waga naeka nywele sija tuna Manchester United wakishinda 5 games na row nywele. I'm very disappointed for you, my guy, because wewe naona kienda za uni na hizo nywele walai. Like this guy has not won 2 consecutive matches in the Premier League. Na bado still anaka kwa hiyo kiti. Like, what is the take? Doesn't the board find a new coach, Maze?
According to how they spoke, it's not going to happen anytime soon. So we'll just have to bear with what is happening. As for me, I think the mistake that Amorim does is his choosing of players. Like, how will you choose Shaw over Euro? How will you choose Ugarte over Maino? So I think it's just the choosing of players, but We don't know. We'll just have to stay there. We chose that team. There's nothing we can do about it.
So will you be satisfied if your team gets relegated?
It's still fine. I'll still die with it. There's no other way out.
We're leaving United alone in game week 6. We were served with a very, very good game. Like, mimi kama mswasenali, I had a feast. Liverpool lost their first game of EPL season 25-26 to the hands of Crystal Palace. Like, what has the form of Crystal Palace impressed you the most? Like, yeah, the run that they are having in their beaten games.
Yeah, the form of Crystal Palace obviously has, because catching Liverpool to the throat, it's not an easy thing, and still being unbeaten, it's still a thing to talk about. So, yeah, I think they're still fine.
Did you expect Crystal Palace to win over Liverpool?
I thought of a draw.
Yeah,
but it doesn't hurt when Crystal Palace won the game.
For me personally, I feel like the coach Ancelotti is doing Liverpool a big problem. Yeah, you can't be talking to your players like that, open camera like that, and you expect them to go and perform. You remember when Ekitike received his red card, the coach went ahead to the press conference and called his decision foolish. Like, this is the guy mwenye amekuja kwa timu yako na akakusaidia kupata all those goals in the last minute. Last time, Frimpong started a counter-attack which haikuenda vizuri because Crystal Palace came and capitalized on it, and they ended up scoring a late goal. Yeah, wakapata a win at the Palace home. Yeah, so coach akakuja kwa press conference akasema ati we lost because some foolish guys decided to go for a counter-attack. What are your views on this, Coach Maze? Is it a really true sportsman person?
It could be his method of doing things. You never know. It could be his method.
But seriously, do you feel like the cracks in Liverpool are showing up?
It's when they're starting to show, because last season he just got a complete team. So now is when we're starting to see his work and his flaws.
Yeah. So Liverpool have now lost 2 consecutive games in a row. We're judging on the fact that they lost the game in the Premier League against Crystal Palace, and they lost the game away against Galatasaray in the UEFA Champions League. Yeah. So for me, I'm happy. Personally, I'm happy. I was waiting for the downfall of the English Premier League champion, Maze. Like, going 5 games winning streak. Yeah, I feel like they are casting an Ifraisha.
But then the good thing is we all know that Arsenal is always there and never carries anything. So we know this thing.
This season you're proving you guys wrong.
We know the conclusion, so it's not much of a big deal to us.
Yeah, still in game week 5, Chelsea are continuing their unlucky streak. They lost their game at home against Brighton Albion. What are your takes on this game?
I think Chelsea players are they're not disciplined, because you see, before they got their red card, they were okay.
Yeah.
It happened that they lost the game after the red card, and I also think their coach is giving them out, because immediately after a red card, he shuffles everything and they're beaten.
How can you be blaming the coach, Maze? Like, it is not a coach's intention to go 10 man down in a game.
But the changes, like, how will you make the drastic changes after a red card?
He's in panic mode, the coach. I can't blame him, judging on the fact on Chelsea's squad. They really went deep into the market during the pre-season, but I can't see the work that they did. Like, Chelsea, mlinuno kina nani hawa ndio wakuje wacheze vizuri, because last game against United, David Sanchez got a red card in the 4th minute. The game against Brighton, Trevor Chalobah gets a red card. And this game, Chelsea were leading. Like, in the first half, Chelsea had scored a goal and they were a better team. But after they got the red card, like, this is the game that they could easily win. In my perspective, I feel like Chelsea could easily win this game. But the moment they went 10 man down, that is where the cause of all problems started. Yeah, you see the disorganized in the club, silly counter-attacks. I expected that they could go park the bus, but they didn't prove me right. Do you feel like Chelsea perfect start of the season was just a shadow of their bad formation?
Yeah, I think the start off was just a show kind of like thing. But I think this is when we are now seeing the real Chelsea and their real flaws.
Because now they've ended up getting 3 red cards in a row. for 3 consecutive matches that you have, the competitive matches that you have, 2 in the Premier League and 1 in the Champions League. In the Champions League, they got it on the last minute, but I feel like if they got it earlier, Chelsea could have fallen in the hands of Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's happening to Chelsea. So, what is your thought about the City game?
Talking about the City game, the big teams, the big guys, yeah, the teams that only won, like uniongeleshe kama uko na 3 points this game. Yeah, so City were lucky. They were playing. For me personally, I can say that is a team that aina mbele wala nyuma. Burnley at home, you expect anything to happen like that when City are playing Burnley. So City ended up scoring 5 goals. Burnley were a bit unlucky because they conceded 2 on goals by Steve. For me, I can say that that was an easy game. I expected City to win, but it has not created any statement in the Premier League, sort of. What about your views?
I think it was an easy game for City. That's why they even ended up scoring many goals. Yeah, it's nothing new or nothing exciting.
Yeah, it's nothing exciting, but I'm happy because we are now starting to see the traits of Donnarumma. Anafunga mabao siku hizi mpaka anasikia vizuri. You remember the game that they were playing in the Champions League? City were really good with a 2-goal lead, but they blew it up in the last minute. Yeah, they ended up conceding 2 goals and ended up with a draw. So I feel like City under Pep this season, this is a team in shambles, and when they find a better team huko nje tawapiga tu vizuri, I feel like awase awatenda mahali.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about teams that won, maze, the great Arsenal United, maze, tulifanya mahaters wakasikia vibaya bana, scoring 2 late goals, maze, yeah, to end up clinging on the 3 points, maze, walikuwa na feel aje kwanza. Manchester United fans, nasikia walikuwa mekaza.
Yes, I obviously had to hit watch. Too bad it didn't happen as I wanted to. Though the first 80 minutes was so exciting. Seeing Arsenal with no goal, I really enjoyed that.
I really enjoyed the win. My team is so resilient. Hii team si kama zile siku zingine yenye ilikuwa napigwa bao moja alafu anakuja kudefend asipigwe bao zingine. Like right now, you can see the hunger in the eyes of all our players, like tuko very determined kwenda ku win games, and we won 3 points this season. We are making a statement. This statement wins does tafanya we are clinching that trophy. Like, yeah, you can take that to the bank. Check it. We are winning something this season.
I told you I'll be here at the end of the season to hear you say those words.
But on the other hand, I can say that this team is giving me a heart attack, judging on the fact that we have now a good squad. Ukiangalia bench yetu na ukiangalia wase wanacheza, you can see that tumejipanga this season, but this team is yet to prove to me like iko imetulia. Saizi walaumu because tulifield 9 players wenye wamenunuliwa since the start of the preseason, bado hawajajua kucheza pamoja, so I can't blame them. But Newcastle scoring the goal earlier, nilikuwa na feel tu vitu zangu za like but the resilience that came in later with the substitutes and the game shifting, I felt like we really are gonna stand a chance in the Premier League. Haters, what can you say about that? Put your says on the comment section below. That has been Game Week 6, and we are excited to bring you the recap.
A fun quiz. Will you rather a player misses a match due to a red card or an injury?
Like, you're asking me that?
Yeah.
Me personally, I would rather a player lose a game, misses a game by injury, because red card is something that you can avoid, maze. Like, hey, red card, bono pate red card.
What if the injury is for like 6 months and the red card is just 3 games?
3 games, but look at this scenario. Maybe you're playing a Champions League semi-final. Achana hata na final, because final inanga pressure ya semi-final. To see you're playing a Champions League semi-final and your player mwenye mnategemea alienda huko akacheza vibaya akapata red card. Yeah, na miss your game. Like, so obviously an injury is excusable because nobody prays to be injured, but red card, come out of Chelsea.
Okay, my take, I think an injury is better because a red card, it will tarnish you image or his
Yeah.
brand or something.
Yeah.
So this game week watu walienda shambani na vikapu na zikarudi zikiwa empty. Me being the leader of those people who went in and came back with nothing. So what's your feeling about FPL game week 6?
Mi siko kwa wale watu ambao walienda shambani wakarudi na vikapu empty maze. Mimi nilivuna kweli kweli. Yeah. Game week 6 FPL was really the best thing to ever happen in my life. Like seriously. Niliambia hapa hivi triple captain Haaland akasema ni fanomani wezi chezesha Haaland. Kai, mimi nilivuna kweli kweli. Imagine maze, I had two defenders who gave me good points, Alderete and Gabriel in my FPL. Like the stars shone in my face a lie this game week.
So hii game week is where we saw Bruno Fernandes akipata minus. What was your feeling about that minus?
Bruno Fernandes for many was a mood killer. Yeah, but kwangu, why you suffering? Why are you making yourself to suffer a lot, Mazi? As a Manchester United fan, you know your team is performing badly, but pia wewe unajikaza hapo neno unaweka team to Manchester kwa FPL yako. Like, what do you expect?
Loyalty lazima. Okay, there's this funny clip or something that I saw where there's this person who said that if United is playing any game, take the striker of that team and make them your striker because obviously they'll score. So even if United win, which it rarely happens, you'll still get your points. So mimi na striker wa Sunderland we're together.
Imagine United make Igor Thiago look like a world class player. Mse mwenye hadi hakuwa anajulikana kwa FPL anakuja anafunga 2 open goals, like seriously. Bruno Fernandes missed his penalty. Like watu wa mass sahi penye wako wanashangaa mpira imetoka wapi. Kwa ni mpira ya Bruno Fernandes ilienda ikavuka mwezi.
Okay, and then there are people who captained Bruno, so I really felt for those people. Kuna mtu mahali
walikula -6.
Captain aliamua ni Bruno. I think mtu alifikiria hata but he got a penalty, but he's the one who wasted it.
You can't even trust Manchester United with penalties nowadays. They will end up missing it. Sasa tunamuita Miss World penalty.
Okay, so on to another mood killer. I think Cucurella was a mood killer big time. Getting a 0 of Cucurella. I think that he was a mood killer. Who else do you think was a mood killer?
Speaking of Cucurella was really good in the starting game week, because game week 1 to game week 4 until trouble came to paradise in game week 5, in game week 4 and game week 5. So he has been unlucky, but that guy is good. He can give passes, but mimi right now if you wanna enjoy, if you wanna have peace, make sure that you avoid Chelsea players and United players, because Chelsea player mwingine anapata red next game week. Na Manchester United player next game ana lose penalty. So jipende kidogo.
Imagine there's someone who played Chalobah. Imagine.
That was really bad. But this game week had a lot of mood killers, Maze. Judging on the fact Steve last game week alikuwa na a very good point. Alipeana assist, but this game akakuja akapatia watu -2. 2 on goals, scoring 2 on goals. Like, who does that, Maze?
Okay, I think another mood killer obviously was Ekitike, because he obviously didn't play. And then I have a twisted kind of mood killer for those people who didn't play Haaland after they saw the yellow on him and they either sold him or benched him. I think that was a mood killer.
Rule number 1, never make a transfer kama hujafika 1 hour to deadline. Always do your transfer 1 hour to deadline, because kuna watu wenye walitoa Haaland on the FPL because waliona ati ako na yellow due to that back injury. But Haaland was a mood killer for a few. Juu sisi wengi wetu triple captain na tukavuna kweli kweli.
Okay, so we go to mood makers. Who do you think was a mood maker in game week 6?
Mood maker was number 1, Haaland. That guy scored 2 goals and gave an assist. Tulikuwa tumeshika moyo mkononi watu wenye tulikuwa triple captain, because the goals came in late, Maze. Like, sijaishabikia hivi goals za team nyingine, Maze. Like, I really celebrated when he scored those 2 goals in late, Maze. So that was a big mood maker for me.
Yeah, and by the way, have you ever seen Haaland on an offside position?
That guy sijui anakuwaga amefanya. He's a robot. He's not called a robot for nothing.
Yeah, because I had that thing and I noticed that I have never seen Haaland in an offside position.
Yeah.
So another mood maker was Gabriel Magalhaes.
Gabriel, yeah.
That goal, it saved some of us.
The king of Brazil, Maze. Yeah, it saved all of us, not some of us.
Some of
Wenye
us.
tulikuwa tumemweka kwa FPL yetu na wenye tulikuwa na shabikia timu yetu, because I was really invested in that goal. Playing, he was in my FPL, akanifungia bao. Like, that guy, Maze, really made my day last game week, for real.
Gabriel really made me enjoy the Arsenal's win. As much as I hate Arsenal, I was like, hakuna kitu nimelose. At least I have my 10 points plus. I was okay with it.
My mood maker mwingine mwenye nimesikia watu akipiga kelele like ati huyu ni nani, he was Alderete, Maze. Alderete, yeah, Sunderland defender. Like, you know, in every game week, make sure you have a Sunderland player. Ukiangalia kwa midfield yao, maybe Shaka amepewa wase points. Yeah, Alderete did a good thing. Aliscore a goal in the Premier League. Hapo hivyo na keep clean sheet. Yeah, so that guy was in my FPL. Hata pia mimi wallahi sijui alifika aje hapo, lakini but mimi nasikia tu vizuri. Nilikuwa na cut cost. Najua wale defender wenye wako sijui 3.5 million. Unanunua na jaribu tu acha waeke hapo hivi. Yeah, so yeah, he really alinivunia wallahi.
Okay, another person who's been a mood maker and it's been throughout, if I may say, is Semenyo. Semenyo has been good.
Yeah. He scored a really beautiful banger, Maze. That free kick, take a bow, son. Yeah, that guy has given us points starting from game week 1, Maze. Yeah, ametupatia points kweli. And his form is doing good with Brighton, with Bournemouth. Yeah, so always ensure that you have one Arsenal defender on your team, one Bournemouth player, which is Semenyo or Bournemouth defenders, because they're really good at keeping clean sheet. Ukiangalia Senesi really did well last game week. Julian will provide that assist, you know. So yeah, my day was made. This FPL game week was a game week 6.
Ulitoka kama umejaza.
100 mfukoni, Maze. For the first time I saw the green arrow. I like, Mungu wangu.
And you didn't waste a chip. Lucky you.
Yes.
You're still thinking when you use the chip and if it will work.
Niliona mwingine ali triple captain Salah. That guy captain really good too, but like the question is, are you keeping Salah in your game week?
I don't have Salah in my FPL because he's not been delivering.
Yeah, but is it too early to roll out Salah, judging on the fact that he has had very hard games?
Not really, because even in the playing, he's not there. So, not really.
Would you give him a chance in your FPL?
For now, no, because I already gave up on Salah. There are other people who are giving people marks, so why not go for them?
Yeah. So between Isak for Liverpool and Ekitike for Liverpool, who will you pick on your FPL?
I would pick Ekitike because we've seen him getting the minutes over Isak. Yeah.
Do you think he will get minutes now that Sloth doesn't want problem with when it comes to his squad?
I think he will, because the red card, he didn't get it over something major. He just got it over removing his jersey.
For me personally, I feel like Liverpool were done and dusted when they settled for Ekitike. Like, that could have been the last signing. Na intashinda nikisema, because me, I don't see Isak's getting a spark in Liverpool. Ukiangalia game when you play Champions League, that guy didn't show signs of improving. Yeah. Strikers wenye wamenunuliwa Premier League this season, me, I don't know, like, what's the problem with them for real. But ukiangalia Ekitike alitoka in the Bundesliga league na akakuja akascore goals after goals in the Premier League. So that guy really stands a chance. So everyone who is planning to put Isak on their game, make a wise choice, Maze. Yeah, angalia vizuri. I might not be right because that guy still hajacheza game mingi apate form na Liverpool, but yeah, right now I feel like Ekitike is better than Isak.
Yeah, I also feel the same.
Yeah. So in game week, in this coming game week 7, who are you picking on the goalpost?
I'll still remain with Raya.
Raya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Raya, that guy's good. He has kept a good clean sheet so long as they're playing home. Yeah, so I feel like yeah, Raya is a good pick.
In my defense, I'll remain with Gabriel, considering you guys are playing home. So
But Gabriel has given us a scare. I don't know if he's gonna start this game week. Ukiangalia game ya Cheza Champions League, he was subbed off due to shoulder injury. It has not been confirmed yet, but I feel like you will be taking a big gambling. So hapo kwa defense, mimi naweza kwambia you go with Guehi of Crystal Palace or Senesi for Bournemouth and remain with either Crystal Palace defender Guehi Munoz or Senesi because yeah, they are really good when it comes to not only defending but giving an assist or even scoring.
Okay, who will you go with at your mid?
At your mid, in my mid, I'm remaining with. Yeah, this is a hard choice. Yeah, yeah. So Semenyo has really been good. I'm not ruling that out. But ukiangalia midfielders have not been performing in the Premier League this season. Ukiangalia Grealish aliperform game kadhaa, but right now amerudi chini. He has not given an assist or scored a goal yet. Semenyo, he's playing a tough game in the Premier League this coming week. I feel like atabaki tu kwa FPL yangu juu sina option. Ukiangalia Salah ako chini so either Liverpool midfielder Gravenberch ama Szoboszlai because those are the people that wanna deliver in Liverpool.
Okay, I think the mid, as you've said, it's a hard pick considering there's no solid people apart from Semenyo, so it's still one nut to crack.
Yeah.
Yeah. The striking position.
As you all know, maybe my number one striker position is any striker playing against United. Because that guy will get a goal alive. So yeah, this season in my striking list, I'm gonna check my FPL nieke mse mwenye atacheza Sunderland. But Walter Mede for Newcastle has been a really good pick, maze. Yeah, partnering with Haaland, Haaland afaende mahali because that guy is a robot when it comes to scoring goals. But yeah, I think I'm gonna fall with Walter Mendy for my striking position. Ukiangalia ali score a goal against us, ali score a goal in his first game for Newcastle. So I feel like he has a chance to improve. Yeah, so guys, skizeni advice yangu maze ikeni Walter Mede. That guy really impressed me. Hata kama alitufunga bao, I really felt good with this height. Kwanza ikiwa kwa corner. I love that guy.
But Newcastle played. Newcastle played.
Yeah. So who are you putting to score the goals for you?
I think I will still stick with Haaland and then think of someone else, considering I used to rely on Joe Pedro and we've seen him.
Yeah. Na unajua hii season Haaland bado hajafunga hat-trick, so lazima tuafunge hat-trick na amalize season yake. So yeah, Haaland in my FPL every time. Hata kama atapata 2, najua hat-trick yake itakuja.
It's okay. We wish everyone all the best. Remember to.
So that has been FPL wrap for Game Week 6 and FPL prediction for Game Week 7. Tell us on the comment section, who are you picking as your striker, as your midfielder, as your defender, and who is saving your life between the goalposts. The Premier League is here and it is Game Week 7. We are starting this game week, but sisi kama fans of football tuko na kale ka feeling maze, like this is the game week before the international break. Like do you love the international break?
Who loves the international break? The international break makes us to miss the EPL games, and it sucks not seeing your team play as much as they play bad stuff, but we still miss seeing them play.
Yeah, like this is the time I wish for like stemming a stop kiasi ndio game week isifike haraka ishe tena tuanze kuboeka for a whole full weekend without watching our favs getting the football pitch online. So Game Week 7 is here and it's hot. It's starting early on Friday 10 p.m. with the game against Bournemouth versus Fulham. What's your take on this game?
Bournemouth are getting on form each and every game and having the added advantage of them being at home. I'd go with a win for Bournemouth.
A win for Bournemouth, the same here. Leeds are playing Spurs the early kickoff on Saturday. What are your takes on this game?
As much as Spurs failed us in the other game, I'll still go with a Spurs win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Spurs are really good. They played a bad game against Wolves last time. I feel like Spurs are going to bounce back and win this game. These are not good enough. So at 5 p.m. we have the big games playing. Arsenal at home against West Ham United. Like who's winning, who's drawing, and who's losing?
Arsenal and West Ham. I will go with a loss for Arsenal, considering we've seen Arsenal playing City and they got a late goal. We've seen them playing Newcastle, they've got a late goal. So that tells you that vitu zikienda vizuri, they could also lose this game. So it's not much of a big shock at them losing. So I'll go with a lose for Arsenal, as much as I know it's hard for it to happen. I'll go with a loss for Arsenal, and kukikwa vibaya, a draw.
You guys are dreaming, Mazi. Imagine at West Ham come to the Emirates and win. Like this is the West Ham that we have. Tumezoea kuiwhoop. Ukiangalia last games zenye tumecheza now, we whooped them 6-0, we whooped them 5-0. Like this is a clear win for us. West Ham United had to steam as so this game tunaenda tunatandika mtu.
But you people also say the same about City coming to Emirates. You say that's where Gyökeres scores.
City, yeah. But this is the game that Gyökeres is going to shine. Yeah, West Ham has not been a good form. Judging on the fact that they have a new coach at the moment, ukiangalia hiyo game yenye walicheza na Everton this week, bado haja click, they ended up scoring a last minute goal from Bowen, but I feel like West Ham are really down at the moment, and Arsenal is shining. Tumecheza Champions League, tumewin game against Newcastle. What than ever West Ham itakuja hapa hivi tungarie? Hell nah, nothing like that is happening. Yeah. Leaving Arsenal and West Ham aside, at 5 p.m. United are playing Sunderland at home.
For this game, I am going with not much of expectation, considering how we are right now. But I wouldn't feel bad if we draw. Tukikaza till we get a draw, it wouldn't hurt. So I'll go with a draw for United.
So United has never won 2 games in a row, but they have lost games in a row. Yeah. So this time round, as much as they are playing home, Sunderland have not come to the Premier League to play. Yeah. So me, I feel like Sunderland is a good team, and they really do stand a chance to go to the Old Trafford and come out with a win. Not just a win, even a clean sheet. So Mimi, I'm betting everything over Sunderland with a win. Yeah, that game against United and Sunderland. So leaving that aside, Chelsea are playing Liverpool at 10 p.m. This is a big game, judging on the fact that both teams have been so with a lot of misfortunes. Chelsea receiving 3 red cards in a row, and Liverpool losing their 5-game winning streak with 2 back-to-back loss in the Premier League and the Champions League. So who do you think is going to shine in this game?
For this game, it's hard for you to take which team specifically will lose or which team will win, because both teams are fumbling. But I would go with a draw. Yeah.
A draw for both teams, from Liverpool and Chelsea.
Yes.
For me, I can say that now the cracks have been shown in the Liverpool squad. Yeah. So Liverpool have lost 2 games back to back. I think that this is another game that they're going to lose, judging on the fact that Chelsea has a good team and they are playing in a home advantage. The last game Liverpool played at the Stamford Bridge, they lost. Yeah. So I feel like as much as I want this game to end up in a draw, I feel like Chelsea are going to prove us right and make a statement with a win. Yeah. Liverpool have been so unlucky with away games. Judging on the fact they play Burnley away, but they were held to a late winner when Salah scored that penalty. Yeah, they traveled to Galatasaray?
Yeah.
Yeah, they traveled to Galatasaray in the UEFA Champions League, which they ended up even losing that game, one goal. So Liverpool have been unlucky in their away games. So yeah, this is a fact that they are going to lose this game.
Okay, I wouldn't say it's unlucky because they've been getting the 3 points. As much as we will say they've been playing bad football, they've still gotten the 3 points. So they will stand a chance to beat Chelsea.
They will stand a chance, but it will be a hard chance.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's do a combined 11 for the Liverpool and Chelsea game that is happening on the 10 p.m. Who are you picking between Sanchez and Alisson?
Alisson.
Why Alisson?
Because of his experience, the trophies he's carried. So I think I'll go with Alisson.
Rhys James or Conor Bradley?
I'd go with Rhys James.
Rhys James, yeah, it's been good. Yeah, Adarabioyo or Konate?
Konate.
Konate all around. Tato or Virgil van Dijk?
Virgil van Dijk, as much as he hasn't been good, I'll go with Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk has not been good.
Yeah, like their games where we've not seen him delivering as much as we know he can deliver.
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk also for me. Cucurella or Szoboszlai?
Szoboszlai, obviously.
Cucurella over Szoboszlai. Like, you know, Cucurella is a born left back.
I'll go with Szoboszlai.
Yeah. Yes, Szoboszlai has done a good job adapting to play in the right back position since the departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid. But I feel like, yeah, this place, for me, I'm sticking with Cucurella. Caicedo or Gravenberch?
Gravenberch.
Yeah, Gravenberch over Caicedo.
Yeah.
Like, why are you underrating Caicedo?
I will go with Gravenberch. I think for me he's much better than Caicedo.
Caicedo provides, like, Caicedo is if he becomes so serious, he can be the new N'Golo Kante for Chelsea, you know. Yeah, who are you picking between Estevao and Salah?
I'd go with Estevao because I have not seen Salah this season performing. So I'll go with Estevao.
But has Estevao performed?
He has played better than Salah. We've not seen Salah doing anything in their game. It's just getting a penalty and scoring and getting a goal.
Me, I'm going with Salah all time. This is the greatest African footballer to ever grace the Premier League. Like, there's no chance I'm not picking Salah in my team anywhere. Yeah, so Enzo Fernandez or Ekitike?
Ekitike, obviously, he has more goals.
More goals this season. But
yeah.
Enzo Fernandez has been good for Chelsea. Yeah, so we can't rule him out. Neto or what?
I'd pick Neto.
Yeah, why are you not picking Mr. Bond 007?
He has flopped. He has flopped,
but he has given Liverpool a solid chance when it comes to their attacking spree. You know, like, why have we generalized football with goals? Like,
because that's what wins the game.
But he has given, when you look at the games that Liverpool are playing with bats, the solid performance that they are having, that has been good, but you can't rule that fact out. So yeah, so maybe personally, I'm gonna stick with bats. João Pedro or Isak?
I'd pick João Pedro because I have not seen Isak settle in properly. So I'd pick João Pedro.
João Pedro, yeah. So that is not yet done because game week 7 is continuing with the game of Aston Villa against Burnley at 4 p.m.
I'd go with a draw or either side to win because they're both underdogs. So either team or a draw.
Villa is winning this game. So Everton versus Crystal Palace.
Everton versus Crystal Palace. I'll go with Crystal Palace win. Obviously, they are unbeaten. Yeah.
I feel like this is the end of the unbeaten streak. There's only one team who is gonna gain that glory, the unbeaten streak. But yeah, Everton with Grealish on his team, I feel like they are ending Crystal Palace unbeaten streak. So Everton win. Newcastle against Nottingham Forest.
Newcastle against Nottingham, I'd pick Newcastle. I saw them play good football, so I'd pick Newcastle. Yeah,
they are home with a home advantage. Newcastle win. Yeah, so this game of Brighton against Wolves.
Brighton against Wolves. Wolves showed us a shocker last time, getting a draw, but I'll still go with Brighton.
With Brighton, yeah. So Wolves stand a chance to prove themselves that they still call the shots in the Premier League. So I'm going with a draw or a win for Wolves. Yeah.
So
Brentford are playing Manchester City.
Brentford versus Manchester City. Manchester
Yeah.
City it's that team I hate. I hate to accept the fact that
Yeah.
I hate Man City.
Mhm.
I'd go with a draw. Though I know,
Drew.
though I know it can't happen, but I can't give them the 3 points. So I'll go with a
Yeah.
draw.
As much as Brentford won the game against Manchester United, doesn't prove that they are the better team. Anybody can win against United. So this game, I feel like City is still making a statement. Yeah. So I'm going with Man City win. Haaland is going to score. Haaland bado hajafunga hat-trick yake, but yeah, he's gonna score his first hat-trick. Yeah, so that has been Game Week 7 for you. Tell us on the comment section what are your predictions and who do you want to win, who do you want to lose, and who is settling for a draw in this game week. Yeah. And that's a wrap for episode 5. We're excited that you've tuned in to the 12-man mic, the home of pure English football and the EPL breakdown.
Don't forget to follow and also leave your take at the comment section, because this is the place where your take matters.
We have been your host. I am Kuzro7.
And I am her.
Adios.